Good day and welcome to another stream. I am Fettouhi and we're gonna look at Divinity Original Sins, which I picked up today. Just so you know, The Witcher will be completed, of course. I've not forgotten it. I will do all three of them, or at least two of them, which are out. Excuse me, I just need a drink of water. It's not that I just need some diversity right now, and I am sorry that the last stream got cancelled. I had a little accident and was hospitalized for it, but I'm back and healthy as a fiddle, as or as people say. But let's take a look at this game here. I have played one little bit of a teaser for it, but we're of course going to start right from the bottom of it. So let's skip over to the game. So this game here is pretty popular at the moment. It's probably one of the most top 10 sold games on Steam. It's fucking expensive on Steam. It's $40. It's a Kickstarter game, which got funded. I can't remember how much over the amount they wanted. It got funded, but it is. It got enough money and has been greenlit for X amount of months, years. I can't remember. The full version is out. As you can see, this is version 1.081.0. It's only out on PC, and I think Mac is also supported. Linux is coming later. It's pure RPG, pretty much. Tactical. You can do class and all that. So let's get into it. I'm going to start up a new game. It has multiplayer, but at the moment, none of my friends are, first of all, online, and second of all, I don't think anybody I know owned the game other than me, so we're gonna do single player. And some of the keys up here might say Danish words, so don't fret, it is in English, it's just picking up my base language of the keyboard layout that I use, so please don't take that in consideration. It's just picking up what the operating system, which is American, but the keyboard layer is English or Danish. Anyways, I picked this game up for half price, a little bit under. I think I paid $24 for it, which is a bargain. You can still get it for that if you know where to look. I did not get it through Steam. First of all, because I didn't want to pay that much money. Second of all, it's I don't think this game is worth that much at the moment, even though it's probably really good. They say there is 40 plus hours, maybe more in it. I don't know. So, yeah. From the looks of it, from this game here, and from what I played, you can, of course, customize a number of classes: fighter, cleric, and enchanter, knight, ranger, rogue, and from a rogue, whatever you would call it, pronunciation. But from the experience so far, I just fiddled with the game for like 20, 30 minutes. I need, first of all, from all the things that I need is a lock-picking companion, because there are a lot of locked doors, and you can bash them down, but I didn't take in consideration that they actually implemented damage to your weapons, so there's durability to your weapon. So I had a fighter just totally smashing his weapon, because it's just, fuck it, break it down. Just keep on knocking that door down until you can go for it, but then I didn't have a weapon, and my character sucked. So that's why, first of all, I'm restarting the whole thing. And second of all, I didn't want to use my potions. There's no, like, rest from... Or at least I haven't figured it out yet. Please don't judge me. I haven't really actually checked. There's a lot of things to this game here. So I went my first proof a fighter and a mage. Not that not the right combination for me. So the thing we're gonna choose right now, I am going with a cleric because we then have a healer with us, and a rogue is not a perfect fighter, but he has lockpicking ability and he can backstab and of course also do really good damage. Probably, or at least I hope so. It's not gonna get fucked up totally much, but from what I figured out so much, we're just gonna try that combination. So, are you sure you want to choose these characters? I don't really care about the names. I'm just gonna go with the standard. A woman, and a male and a female. You always start with two characters. Can't not choose one. It looks like the game is based up on two characters. You start off where, from what I've seen, is that when you play multiplayer, one of them is going to be you and the other one is going to be your partner. Let me just go off here. Just want to make sure I boot up the chat also because I forgot that. Even though there's probably nobody in there, but... And we're back. Okie dokie. Let's go with these two, a cleric and a rogue.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Everybody, every time they say Source, I'm thinking, Steve? Valve? Is Valve the evil? Anyways, just FYI, I have not played the games before, and I don't know if there's any connection to it, so I don't know a damn thing about the story.
Shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we are to get justice for the counselor, we will have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Okie dokie. So, as you can see, this here is a Diablo type look over the top. Not pure over the top, it's angled. It is pretty much an MMO based combination where you do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. And you have your basic RPG elements to it. So they take a lot of the standard keyboard layouts like F5 for quick save, F8 for quick load, F1 to switch between the characters and all that. Let's go through that. As you can see, it's pretty simple, and for some reason I constantly You can switch between F1, F5, F2 for changing characters. I'm just gonna go with him. I like male to be the leader. He's the rogue at least, so cleric here is also pretty cool. And you can see it switches between spells. So I for inventory, double click for actually you can move stuff around with the mouse. So you can check out all the things. Let's see here. The Order of the Sorcerer Hunter has brief history. When the sorcerer was trained many centuries ago, sorcerer blah 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 kind came over the power. He a war. The undone relation is now the Council of the Seven. I don't know what the Council of the Seven. Why 7? Probably because 7 is a magical number in some places. These wise rules order a new order for the warriors of Spain trained to fight the source and menace. Baracus was defeated one of the Order of Source Hunters began. Its legacy or objective is to educate the Source Hunter menace of sorcerers at the time. This is really sorcerers, source hunters, and sorcerers. It's a lot of source in it. Reconcile the source unlike the other forms of magic. Let's check the next page. It's difficult to identify mages in many years, and FYI, I haven't read this before, so this is actually the first time I'm checking out. First may learn to the sense present in the source, others the smell of sickness, poison here. The source may change food, a certain object, weapons, gems, materials, and other. Source under blah blah, yeah. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's see, we have a bow here. Okay, only a ranged weapon. I think he's gonna go close. You have a backpack here. It can be opened. Escape for that. Equipment. Oh, that's a ball. Yeah, you can sort here. Upgrading level 1. Let's switch over to her and give her an inspection. Probably has the same bull crap. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. As you can see so far, this here is pretty straightforward. He's, of course, following, set to follow. If you're playing co-op through online, you can go the way. You can use your AWS to move your screen around, or just, as you know, fill around. I actually liked both, so actually you can see this is empty, so why did I actually shoot?
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Okie dokie. So, let's see here. Did I miss something? No. And it's not fully voice acted, which I'm a little bit sad because I had hoped the main protagonist would be fully voice acted, but they're not. You can choose your voices depending on the class, as you saw before. I'm just picking shit up. Why? Shh. I don't know why. Clams. Use free action points common. I don't know why I want shells, but...
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
Cheeky bastard. See, this is one thing that is a bit annoying. They could pretty much just auto-close it when it's empty. Okay, rejoice! For the statues have granted me my wish. The whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So far, I soar through the skies like an eagle I shall attempt. A mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. And that didn't go so well, as we can see. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. So if this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Yeah, not so much. And oh, sorry, I just escaped. But actually, what it said. Let's see, explore. Click on characters with exclamation to initiate a dialogue. Yeah. Okay. Corporate dialogue. It allows you to do role-playing decisions between